The Naturizer Company, producers of refuse reclamation machinery, takes you on a brief filmed visit of its plant in Norman, Oklahoma, for a glimpse of the unique Naturizer process in action. This exclusive patented process was developed for the economical nuisance-free disposal of municipal refuse. The Naturizer process is completely enclosed, can be housed in any type building, and located in any industrial section of a city. This particular plant at Norman has the capacity for receiving 50 tons of refuse per day, delivered by any type of truck. Traffic flow into the plant has been designed for rapid weighing and unloading. These unloading facilities will accommodate 2 trucks at a time, with the average time for weighing and unloading clocked at 2 minutes per truck. For larger plants, additional stalls should be added to get trucks back on their routes in a hurry. From the time the trucks dump until processing is finished, all refuse remains inside the building. This receiving hopper is designed to catch any liquids which might come out of the trucks and to assure the maintenance of a clean dumping area in all other respects. The nerve center for the operation of the entire plant is this master electric control panel. The highly mechanized Naturizer process, using machinery wherever possible to reduce operation costs, is turned on and off in sequence from this panel. From the time the material enters this receiving hopper until it reaches the enclosed decomposition chambers, less than 30 minutes has elapsed. After the material is fed from the receiving hopper, it is deposited on a conveyor belt, which moves it through the processing stages. Household wastes, tires, boxes, concrete blocks, bottles, boards, and tin cans are all conveniently disposed of here at this Norman plant. At this point, certain items are manually removed and disposed of directly. These include tires, metals, rags, and cardboard, all of which have salvage value. The cardboard is thrown into a patented shredding machine. Here it is torn up and reduced in volume so that it may be automatically baled for convenient storage. Other salvageable items are removed, usually by one man, and placed into storage carts. In a larger plant, these items would be thrown into storage hoppers for subsequent baling and loading. Material not disposed of directly passes on to the first of the unique machines which prepare it for composting. This giant revolving tank is called a pulverator. As it slowly turns, 186 large steel blades snap down on the material. Wooden boxes, sacks of garbage, and other large containers are broken open, and their contents thoroughly mixed together and moistened. Either water or sewage sludge can be used as the moistening agent. This wetting down and tumbling action produces a more homogeneous mass which speeds the composting process. As the refuse passes through the pulverator openings, it is swept up and dropped into the mouth of the grinder. Efficient grinding is essential to high-rate composting since it reduces the particle size and opens more surface area for bacterial attack. Here, flexible blades are designed to take any material that will pass through the grinder's opening, even large pieces of metal, and do so without damage to the machine. This statement cannot be made for any other grinder in the world. From the grinder, the reduced material is fed into the elevator, which takes it up 40 feet and deposits it in the digester. The material, still sufficiently coarse to trap enough air in its pore space for maximum bacterial action, is now held in the digester for 6 days. The digester consists of 6 cells, with the material remaining in each digester cell for 1 day. The digester is designed to produce the environmental conditions required for aerobic thermophilic bacteria, which break down the material. Here, these bacteria develop temperatures higher than the pasteurization point for milk and give off odorless carbon dioxide and water vapor. These are temperatures sufficiently high to kill plant and animal disease germs, insect larvae, and weed seeds. As the material breaks down here in the digester, the color changes to a rich, dark brown, similar in texture and value to leaf mold or well-rotted manure. After still another grinding upon leaving the digester, the finished product, now organic compost, is bagged. The Naturizer Company, in exploring the market, has sold more than 4,000 tons of Naturizer organic compost. Home gardeners and nurserymen have recognized its soil conditioning value, and because the product is locally produced, realize considerable savings in freight compared with peat moss and manure shipped from distant points. Naturizer is also sold in bulk to large users and for agricultural application. This finished product highlights the difference between the Naturizer process and traditional methods of disposal. It is a revolutionary process because it makes possible nuisance-free, economical disposal by constructive rather than destructive methods. All of this material came from the land. Now it can be returned.